All right. Moderator, you said this was episode number 105, correct? Let's get JLab. Moderator, did you leave, moderator? All right, whatever. We're going to get started. I'm going to take his word for it. Yeah, 105. He said 105. So let's do it. All right, podcast number 105. Tonight we're going to be talking about giving her what she wants and not what she needs. Yeah, you got to get shot talking shit about my moderator like that. Sorry, guys. I'm also on live. So let's get tonight's podcast. So tonight's podcast, we're going to be talking about giving her what she wants and not what she needs. Now, we know that sometimes, okay. I see. The fan is pretty loud. Give me a second. I see you guys complaining about that. So what I'll do is I'll move this over here so you guys don't really have to hear the fan too much. Okay. Hopefully that's a little better. All right. So tonight's topic, giving her what she wants, not what she needs. Now, we do know that women are some of the most indecisive creatures on the face of the earth. And with that being said, I know a lot of guys get caught up in a woman's feelings, and it's not exactly the right thing to do. You want to be moderate, but we're gonna get into that tonight. By the way, everybody on YouTube, if you're live and you're on YouTube, please make sure you subscribe. That would be great. And if you're on here, please get onto the YouTube if you can. All right. But let's get into tonight's song. We're going to play my boy Pavelli 2 times. This is Want Me. And after we play the song, we're going to get into the podcast. Okay. All right.
Just tell me that you want me. You know that I listen. Just tell me that you need me. You know that I'm different. Just tell me that you got that. Just tell me what it feel like. I just want that ass fast. You know I'ma do right. Just tell me that you want me. I heard you got what? Pussy drop, it ain't trap. I heard you got locked for the box, it ain't stick. Can't you tell me that you need me? Thirsty for that Fiji. You know they can't see me. Sit on my face and free me. I heard that the ops wish they swap in my place. I swear they want me gone. MIA, not today. And she gon' let her shots from the back NRA. And when I hit it right, she gon' say, just tell me that you want me. You know that I listen. Just tell me that you need me. You know that I'm different. Just tell me that you got that. Just tell me what it feel like. I just want that ass fast. You know I'ma do right. Just tell me that you want me. You know that I listen. Just tell me that you need me. Cause you know that I'm different. Oh. Just tell me that you got that. Just tell me what it feel like.
All right. That was Pavelli 2 times, aka Pasha 2 times. The song is called Want Me on all streaming platforms. So make sure you go download that when you get a chance, right? On iTunes, everything, YouTube. Now, tonight's topic, giving her what she wants and not what she needs. Now, one thing that I will tell you through experience and through, I would say hundreds, I don't want to say thousands because that's a bit of a stretch, but hundreds of talking to guys and dealing with their personal situations, that not only are women the most indecisive creatures on the face of the earth, they need to be led. And I think that one reason, one of the biggest reasons why society is going to the shitter now, we are letting women make big decisions and telling women that they are equal to men. Now, it I get it. It sounds misogynistic, but I'm not a misogynist, right? I love women, but I'm not about to sit here and pander to you. I'm a realist. Um, Even on the most basic level, men are supposed to lead. Men uh, are just we're just different. We're just different. If you're a religious person, if you're a God-fearing person, what I've concluded that most Christians don't read their Bible, and I'm not even Christian, but I do have a Bible and I do read it. Um, Quran, Bible, men are supposed to lead, right? So even if you're not a religious person, usually in most cases, and this is the way it's been in society for a very long time, usually a man leads. People thought that, oh well, because back in the day, women didn't have as much freedom, so that's why a man made all the money, that's why men did all this, that, and the third. It's not the case, because you got women today that make a lot of money, they have the same opportunities that men do. Now some people may debate that, right? But when you get down to the nitty gritty and look at the statistics, men on average usually work more hours, right? And we all basically have the same opportunities today. But even still, when you get a woman that's successful and she's making a lot of money, eventually she comes down and say, well, I'm getting tired of taking care of myself, I want to be taken care of. I hear that shit all the time. I hear it all the time. I hear it all the time. But let's bring it back to the subject, because it does correlate. um, Women are very indecisive. And let's talk about the most basic level. You ever been out to eat, or saying you're going to go get food, and you made the most classic mistake of asking your girl, uh, what do you want to eat? Now, I know if you are a heterosexual man and you've had a girlfriend in your lifetime, maybe not even a girlfriend, if you dated anyone and you said to your girl, what do you want to eat? You done fucked up, right? You done fucked up, because you'll be there all day. You will be there literally all day, trying to letting her figure out, oh, what do you want to eat, right? And how you handle that is you say, listen, I'm gonna go get this, I'm gonna go get that, I'm gonna go get pizza, right? Now you don't want pizza, that's fine, I'm gonna go get pizza, because I'm not sitting around waiting for you to tell me what you want. So as a man, you leave that situation, you go get pizza. Now if she don't want pizza, that's fine. Most likely she'll make up her mind. Okay, I want pizza. Okay, well, that's what we're gonna eat then. We're gonna eat pizza. I'm glad you made a decision, but really, you made it for her, right? Sometimes you gotta let them think they're in control. You can't. You can't. They're really indecisive. Now, let's step it up a level. Let's talk about indecisiveness going on another level when it comes to women, about them not knowing what they want. Now, one of the biggest issues that I see from clients are, when they actually give their lady what they want, right? Now, when I say give their lady what they want, you have a lot of women who complain and say that, and I even did a TikTok on it. I did a TikTok on it. It was a screenshot that I had took from some female that I follow on Snapchat, and it was an iMessage, and it said, "Babe, what can I do to make you happy?" And she said, "Be obsessed with me." She said, "Be obsessed." Do you know where that comes in as a problem? You being obsessed with her. So let's talk about what it means to be obsessed. Let me take off the glasses. Let's talk about what it means to be obsessed. You being obsessed with someone, that means you're always thinking about them. You're always calling them. You always want to hang out with them. You'll spend any opportunity to get next to them. You're gonna cater to them. You're not gonna really want to fight with them, because you want them to be happy, right? You're gonna cater. You're gonna pander. More than likely, if you're obsessed with someone, um, you're probably really not gonna tell them no either. So let's think about this. You being obsessed with somebody ultimately will lead to what? Love bombing. Yeah, that's right. Love bombing. A coined term that basically describes a man giving too much affection, texting too much, doing too much that can be seen as, uh, you know, a little overzealous. It's obsession, right? You're doing too much, and what does that do? That turns women off. But then this is the classic mistake that I see on a regular basis from guys, right? They will say, oh, at the beginning, everything was good. My girl was chasing me. She was on me. She loved me. But then she's like, oh, I want you to show your emotions more. I want you to show your feelings more, right? So then what happens? You go and show these feelings, right? You think you're getting caught up in her emotions. You're showing feelings. You're saying, oh, okay, well, hey, let me give you what you want. You said you want more feelings. You want me to talk to you more. And she might not punish you right away for it. She might be calm at first. It might be cool at first. Then what happens? Well, she starts switching up. You finally giving her what she wants. You calling her, you're speaking to her every day, you checking in with her, seeing her whenever she wants, making sure she's happy, right? And you don't have a balance. And then what happens? She end up probably disrespecting you. There's an array of things that she'll start disrespecting you. She'll start, denying you of sex. It happens. I talk to men all day long. In a month, I'm probably speaking to like a fucking upwards of 100 guys, and everyone has the same issues. Everyone has the same issues. Everyone. Giving her what she wants. You have to give her what she needs, not what she wants. So when she says, I want you to start showing my emotions, and I get it. It's okay. You shouldn't be neglectful. Don't neglect the girl, right? And one guy said, oh, I was like, he was like, oh, she broke up with me. I'm like, why she break up with you? Because she said I neglect her. I'm like, well, how often do you speak to her? Not that much. Maybe every other day. Okay, that's not bad. That's not terrible, right? I was like, well, how often do you see her? Once every other month. What the fuck? Once every other month? You asking a girl to leave you. How can you even think you can maintain a serious relationship seeing somebody once a month or once every other month? Are you fucking serious? Clown. Right? What are you thinking about? Now, we have situations where a woman say, oh, I want to see you more. You don't talk to me enough. I feel like you don't love me. Well, I say, okay, well, how often do you talk to her? I talk to her every day. I don't know what's wrong with her, bro. Okay, you talk to her every day. Stay calm. Okay. How often do you see her? I see her like every 2 days or every other day. Like, I can understand if she said once a week. All right, you can maybe see her twice, even maybe 3 times a week. But if you're seeing this girl every other day or every 2 days, right? And you speak to her, text her every day, and she's asking for more, don't do that. Because now you're being extreme. You're being extreme. And that's too much. There's no balance there. And listen, I get it. Some people can see each other every day. Some people can maintain that, but that's not most people. After a while, it's going to get fucking boring. She's going to get bored. Everything's going to get routine, especially when you give her that certainty. So she's asking for this time. She wants it. She wants you to show more emotions. And I get it. Maybe you can talk to her a little more. But what women won't tell you is they won't tell you, say, I want you to show more emotions, but they won't say, I want you to show more emotions, but don't be a bitch. Don't start crying in front of me. I still want to allow to be a female. I can't be soft and be a female. If you're taking up a feminine role, they're never going to tell you that. They're never going to tell you that. And there's no balance there. Why? Because most of the time, women don't know what the fuck they want. Just like when it comes to eating food. You ask her what she wants. I don't know. I can't decide. Listen, I don't play that fucking game. I'm going to go get this. Now, I'm going the way. If you want some of that food, you can have it. Or if we pass something along the way, you can have it. But I'm not sitting there waiting hours or however long for you to decide whatever the fuck you want. We not playing that game. I don't have time for that shit. My time is valuable, and I'm not about to let you sit here and waste it on food. But it goes even deeper. But the problem is, when a female says that, oh, I want you to show more emotions, I want you to open up to me more, you don't talk to me enough. Now, if you know in your head that you see this girl more than enough, and you know in your head that you see her every other day or every 2 days or every once in a while, and you know there's a bit of a balance there, and you know you're not crazy, and you know that's enough, you can't cater to that. You can't cater to it, because when you cater to it, there will be consequences for it. And one of the biggest issues is you guys get caught up in her emotions, right? You get caught up in how she feels. Listen, women are emotional creatures. They are females. They are very feminine. They have way more emotions than we do. That's what they do. That's who they are, right? By nature. So when she's like, oh, you don't talk to me, I feel like you don't love me. And then you got these dumbass guys who are like, what? Of course I love you. What do you mean? I talk to you every day. We just hung out. You done seen her every fucking day this week. And you don't put any boundaries on it. You don't say, oh, all right, no, listen, I got things to do. I can't see you. But you don't love me. No, I do. What the fuck? We just hung out like 8 days in a row. Oh, but you don't want to see me. And then you're like, and then these fucking all you guys get caught up. You're like, oh my God, wait, damn. And you're trying to think about, you're going home and you're thinking about, well, damn, like, oh man, like maybe I don't see her enough. Maybe I do need to see her more. And you get caught up in how she feels. You can't do that. You have to be aware enough, and you have to be balanced enough to know that you have a balance, and you have to put your priorities first. And you need space. Healthy space in a relationship is what makes it last long. You don't give the person no space, how the fuck they supposed to miss you? Simple. Even in a marriage, you need healthy space. Oh, well, how do you have space in a marriage? Go to another fucking room. Sometimes go to your parents' house. Spend it at your boy's house. Take a vacation with your boys. You need space, and you can't pander to her. And a lot of the times you have these stupid ass philosophies like fucking happy wife, happy life. You can't listen. Only way she's going to be happy is when you're happy. If you cater to her needs, if you pander to her and say, oh, okay, babe, what do you want? Okay, I'll give you this. And then, one of the biggest issues is guys think that when a woman complains and she say, oh, I need space, I want to do this, they think they have to try hard. No, that's not code for her. Try harder. No, that's not that. I don't care what she says. And nobody's going to fucking tell me. And I don't care if you you see this video and you send it to your fucking girlfriend. And like, he's not even married. He doesn't know what he's talking. Get the fuck out of here. I speak to guys every single day about this shit. And all you motherfuckers are going through the same situation. Everybody's going through the same shit. Right? Everybody's going through the same shit. And when you give in and you give that shit to her and what she wants and what she was crying and complaining for, you will be punished for it. Maybe not right away. Maybe you're not immediately. But when you're not leading things, you're not running things, and you're not conscious and aware enough to know that that's not what she needs. That is not what she needs. That's not what she needs. She don't need to be speaking to you every single day on the phone. Hello. And you wonder why they getting turned off. You think I'm lying? You think it's bullshit? Well, look at statistics. Marriages are initiated by who? 70 to 80% of the time initiated by women. You don't fucking go speak to her every day. Oh, I want you to show your emotions more. I want you to express to me. Remember, women put woman ideals on men, right? What does that mean? A woman will say, I want you to show emotions. I want you to open up more. But that's not a masculine trait. That's a feminine trait. That's what women do. So when you're over there playing your video games, 2K just came out. Let me play video games all day. Okay, cool. She calls you. Can you speak to me? And she'll call you. And sometimes she'll call you and just be on the phone and say nothing.
Oh, what's up, babe? I'm playing a game.
Can you pause your game for a second?
Okay.
And do you want to sit there and talk to her? No, don't answer the fucking phone. You're playing your game. Say, hey, I'm playing 2K right now. I'll speak to you after. That's healthy space. Oh, and then later on, I'm upset. And do you want to go, Panda?
What's wrong, babe? Why are you so mad at me?
You don't talk to me enough.
Oh, but I do.
I need you to talk to me more. So what do you get caught up in her feelings, and now what happens? You want to go and talk to her more, making sure you're calling her more, right? You want to go call her more. And now you're giving her what she wants, and that's not what she wants. That's not what you got to give her what she needs, not what she wants. If you already know you're balanced in your approach, stay balanced in your approach.
Okay, babe. I'll text you every single day.
And that's the problem with technology. Like back in the day, there was a healthy balance. There was a healthy balance. And this is why women are initiating most of divorces, because men don't understand relationship dynamics. And that's all toxic masculinity is, right? You say, oh, that's toxic masculinity. Well, I say what you're doing is toxic femininity. Now what? Reverse. Uno car reverse. The fuck are we really talking about? What does that even mean? Nothing. What does toxic masculinity mean? Nothing. It's a bullshit excuse for women to say you're being a man. That's what that means. And it's nothing wrong with being a man. That's what women want. They want masculine men. They don't want bitches. Because when you start acting feminine, you only leave her a choice to act masculine. You got to give her what she needs, not what she wants. Give her what she needs, not what she wants. And you got to remember that. So when she's asking for all this extra time, and you're asking for all this stuff, and you just saw her, say no. Hey, a little secret, and some free sauce is a little gem. When you tell girls no, they get turned on even more. And try it. Try saying no. Try saying no sometimes. And there's a little thing called a compliance test. I'm not going to get into what a compliance test is 100%, but go if you join Patreon, you will find out what a compliance test is. But girls test me all the time on that shit. I was hanging out. I remember a while ago I was hanging out with a girl, and we hung out. She invited me upstairs to her place, and she's just like, yeah, and everything is going great. But then the compliance test comes. Oh, you should do my hair because you messed it up. How the fuck did I mess it up? Because it was raining outside and you suggested that we go on this day. All right, well, that's not my fault. Blame Mother Nature. Blame God. I didn't mess up your hair. Yeah, but it's your fault. So are you going to do it for me? No. What do you mean no? No one tells me no. No. What? How can you tell me no? You should do my hair. Stop. Do it. Me. Absolutely not. Try saying no sometimes. And when you know what happened when I said no, and I stayed solid, and she tried to give me that bullshit ass compliance test, she jumped my bones. She was on me like white on rice. Right? Try saying no sometime. And the bigger part is you motherfuckers, you're afraid to stand up to your girl or your lady or your wife. And you see it so much that you think it's the right thing to do, but it's not. It's not. That's why these women are so unhappy. Because you're thinking that, oh, happy wife, happy life is the right way to go. Your wife is always, no, the fuck, she's not. And then a lot of older men will tell you that. Oh, happy wife, happy. If you want to be happy, she's always right. You got to give her what she. No, the fuck I don't. The fuck out of here. Are you stupid? Oh, but then she's not gonna give me. She doesn't give me sex. All right, so what? So what? Have some self-control. It's a power play. She's not gonna talk to me. She's mad. So what? If a girl I'm talking to is mad at me, she got one time I ask her, "Are you okay?" And she want to stay silent. Well, bitch, you gonna stay silent? I'll holler at you. I'm gonna go do something on my own time. I'm gonna go do something on my own time. I'm gonna go do something on my own time. Right? I see it all the time. I talk to guys every single day, and this is what they're going through. Because society teaches you, you have to pander to her, you have to give her away. But when you give her away, she sees you as a pushover. She's not going to respect you. You're too easy, especially when you first start talking to her and she knows she can have you. Oh, that's boring. I already know I can have him. On to the next. The prettier she is, that applies even more. I see it every day. She wants you to cater. Some girls are like that, right? I see some shit on Instagram, and it shit had almost 1 million likes. It's like, oh, it was a video of a girl. She was giving her man attitude and just being a straight up bitch for no reason. And then it was like, oh, she's just hungry. I had to give her some food, and she started acting happy and nice. That's bullshit. Oh, she just needed some food in her because she's acting like a diva. Get the fuck out of here. Listen, you act like that. All right, cool. I'm not pandering to you. You're just gonna be upset until you decide to get over it. Because girls don't do that to me. Girls don't do that to me. They might do it to you because you feel as if, oh, she's upset, so I have to go see what's wrong. I have to pander to, oh, you upset? All right, bitch, you're gonna stay upset. I'll holler at you. Let me know when you're ready to talk like a fucking adult, not like a child. You use your words. I'm not a baby. You're not an infant that doesn't know how to talk where I have to figure out what's wrong with you. I'm not about to pander to you. I'm not about to cater to you. You're an adult. You're a grown-ass adult. You can use your words and say what's wrong. Simple. You open your mouth and you fucking talk. But see, and this is why I hate to say it, but girls are kind of like children sometimes. Because they know who they can do that shit with, and they know who they can't. They will test you at the beginning. Seriously, they will test you. It's kind of like a child. You ever see like a child that falls on the floor and they'll start crying if you run to them like, oh my God, are you okay? Oh my God, because you think that they're hurt, right? You run, the child falls, but a child that falls and you just look at them and don't say nothing, they'd be like, and they look at you for confirmation to see if they actually should be hurt. They'd be like, oh. Okay, yeah, I'm good. But that other child who you run to and parent, oh my God, baby, you okay? They'll start crying for no reason. It's the same thing with women. And women will test you at first. Like, oh, I'm upset at you. And you're like, oh, come on, don't do that. Come here, baby, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, baby, don't do that. Baby, don't be mad at me. I love you, baby. Don't do that. But when she's upset, right? Or even better. When a woman's like, oh, don't talk to me. Leave me alone. Leave. And you actually get up and do it, she'd be like, if she has too much pride, she won't bother you about it. She'll go talk to her friends. Girl, he actually left. Oh my God. But you thinking that, oh, when she say leave, oh, you got to sit there and talk to her all day. Oh, babe, come on. Don't do it. Don't be like that. Oh, come on, baby. You know I love you. Baby, don't do that. Oh, I love you, baby. Baby, come here. No, fuck that. You say, all right, I don't want to speak. She said, I don't want to speak to you no more. You hang up the phone. And some girls will be like, oh, why'd you hang up? Bitch, you just told me you didn't want to talk. Fuck you mean, why'd I hang up? Are you serious?
I'm not allowed to be frivolous.
I wasn't talking to you, Siri. This bitch. That's funny. You know your computers is listening to you. But no. And they'll tell you, why'd you hang up? Why'd you get off the phone? When you say, oh, she says, I don't want to talk to you. She says, get up and leave. And you actually get up and leave. Because you're not pandering to her. You're not about to cater to her. So just like that child who falls and you're not catering to, it's the same thing. And if you set these boundaries, if you set these shit from the beginning of your relationship, and she knows that you're not going to give into that bullshit, she knows you're not going to fall for the manipulation, right? A girl I talked to, she was calling me, blowing up my phone. I'm like, chill, I'm on live right now. She blowing up my phone. And what happened? She's like, oh, you don't care about me. This was an emergency. I said, what happened? She's like, I was locked out my house. I was like, listen, if it was really emergency, you would have texted me. If you was in dire need, if you was in dire health, if your life was in danger, you would have said, quick, please come. I'm in danger, help. But that's not what you did. And you were locked up for a bit, but you still got in your house somehow. So women will also try to manipulate you to make you feel bad. But you have to look at it and be conscious and aware and look at it with a balanced stance and say, all right, was this wrong? Was I right? No, don't fall for the manipulation either. Like I said, give her what she needs, not what she wants. So you take the time and think about that. Make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel and make sure you subscribe to Patreon. We're going to end this podcast off with Pasha 2 times Want Me.
Too tight. Just tell me that you want me.